The Idaho College murders case, the latest on that. Judge issued key rulings in the case last night, including on the 911 call from the surviving roommate. Kana Whitworth has the details. Good morning, Kana.
Yeah, George, good morning. So the judge ruling the jury will hear most of that 911 call and receive the transcript, but they won't hear arguments about the defendant's autism spectrum disorder as a reason to avoid the death penalty. This morning, a striking blow to the defense in the Idaho College murder case, as their most recent attempt to have the death penalty taken off the table is denied.
Mr. Koberger sits here today. He's innocent, and it's up to the state to bring evidence.
Brian Koberger's defense team has argued that his autism spectrum disorder should preclude him from capital punishment. And this morning, the judge disagreeing, writing in part, "No court has ever found ASD to be a categorically death disqualifying diagnosis." The judge also citing the defendant's IQ, which is in the 90th percentile for his age, and his 4.0 GPA when receiving his master's degree in criminal justice.
The judge has found because his diagnosis does not affect his intellectual capacity, he can still be subject to the death penalty.
Koberger, whose defense team says is innocent, has been charged with the 2022 murders of Kaylee Gonzalez, Madison Mogan, Ethan Chapin, and Xana Kernodle, and the latest filing from the judge providing new details about when Xana's body was discovered. The judge citing grand jury testimony from a surviving roommate stating that when her friends were called over the morning after the murders, one of them went to the second floor to grab a kitchen knife. When he came back out, the surviving roommate saw Xana again for a split second, and I just started bawling. The roommate testified that I thought maybe she was still just drunk and all asleep on the floor. And at 11:55, that surviving roommate is heard pleading with the 911 dispatcher.
Something happened in our house. We don't know what.
Koberger's defense had argued that call shouldn't be played during the trial, but this morning, the judge ruling most of it can be, along with the surviving roommates' texts to each other and their attempts to reach the victims.
The redaction that the judge is going to do to ensure that hearsay is excluded and redacted from what the jury hears, they will also make sure that it is complete enough for the jurors to understand the portions that are left.
Now, the judge also allowing prosecutors to call several expert witnesses to the stand during trial, and that includes 2 members of the FBI to discuss cell phone records and a change in spending habits, as well as a supervisor at Amazon. Now, the next pretrial hearing is on May 15th, guys.
And we know you'll continue to follow it. Okay, Kana, thank you.